Hello and welcome to another amazing wine tasting video. Today I'm going to show you a rosé wine, a Shiraz rosé wine, which is from France, from the south coast. In this case, it's from sort of near Montpellier. And yeah, we're going to open it, and we're going to try it, and I'm going to let you know what I taste, what I feel about it. I'm going to give it a cork rating out of 5, and then with 5 being absolutely amazing and sort of 0 being like, you really do not want to have this. 0 is pretty much like pure vinegar. The wine itself, it comes from a place called MontPierre in France. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but this is where it is in France. Now I think this zooms in a bit too much, so let me just zoom out again, really far back out. And so this is where it is in France, close to Montpellier, and it's on the south coast, and this is where the wine is from, these vineyards around this area. Hopefully from this you'll have some idea as to whether you want to buy it or not, or to whether you like it, or maybe you want to buy one yourself and then play this video again and we can taste it together, although I won't be live. So, this is the wine in question. This is a Shiraz Rosé, bottle, standard bottle, screw cap this time. The last ones we've done have been a corked, no vintage labelling, no labels here. Very nice emblem, I'll give it that, very nice emblem. Also opportunity to learn some French on it, lots of French writing. So let's go to the label, let's go to the back. So on the back we have, it says, this elegant dry rosé is light and fruity and has a generous layers of strawberries and cherries on the nose and palate. Best served chilled, great, this is cold. Enjoy as an aperitif or with lighter dishes such as prawn, cocktail or grilled salmon. So they even recommend some food to have it with on this, which is what we haven't experienced in the last ones. So I guess the only thing we can do now is to try it. First things first, I really like this rosé colour as well. Before I skip that out, the colour is really great. A real sort of rosé colour. But yeah, let's try it out. So I've got my trusty old glass here. And what I do before I taste is I sort of cleanse my palate with some water. So I've got some water here. And so now what we can do is we can open this and we can try it. So got a glass, rosé, it's just a screw cap, so just unscrew it and then we can pour. Listen to that sound. Very generous with the helping here because I want you to see it on the screen. It is a very nice rosé colour. Very pale as well though. Pale, transparent. With my experience, these pale and transparent ones are definitely associated with the cheaper kind of wines and may be lacking a bit in flavour. That's just from my own experience. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see when we taste it. So this is them both together. The wine glass and the wine bottle. No cork this time to look at. So yeah, here we are. These two here. Very nice. I'll give you some time to sort of take a look at it and take it all in. And then now we can take a look. So we have our rosé. Ooh, so I got a delayed response there, some tastes. It started off quite sharp, but then it sort of, I did get some stuff at the back. Definitely more of a longer taste. Quite nice actually. Initially, not nice at all. But then after I sort of put it towards the back of my palate, then it sort of came quite nice. I think it's better than the Albarino that I tried earlier, to be honest. But it's still not that great. I'd probably give it my cork rating. I would give it a 2 out of 5. A 2 out of 5 again. Same as we gave the Albarino. I just think that the depth of flavour is lacking. But I could see this going quite well with exactly what they say. Prawn cocktail or grilled salmon. But now we come to the interesting part. The price. Okay, how much would you expect to pay for a standard size bottle of MontPierre Shiraz Rose? I bought it for $4.95. And here we see that Vivino also says that you should pay around $4.95 for it. But notice that not all of the markets are filled out. This is because the 5 companies here that I've chosen represent the global markets. So we have our Wine Society, which is an online distributor, does global. K&L Wines, which is primarily based in the US. Vivino, which is sort of group forum for people to submit their thoughts, their reviews, and their prices for what they paid. We've got Tesco's, which is a UK wine supplier and European supplier, and it's very much more of a bricks and mortar business. And we have our eWine Asia, which is a online distributor based in Singapore. So here we have only 2 of the 5 suppliers on this sort of global representation that are actually selling the MontPierre Shiraz Rose. And one of the many reasons it could be is because it's quite cheap and therefore not financially viable to ship around the world. And there could be other reasons as well. Maybe it's just not valued enough as a wine. And maybe people just don't want them. So there are other factors to consider here as well. But the Wine Society sells it for £7.50 for a standard size bottle, and Vivino sells it for $4.95 for a standard size bottle, or recommends it. And $4.95 is what I paid for the standard size bottle. This is £5, just under £5, $4.95, which is what, $7, $6-7, and so that is a cheap wine, and you've got a rosé for it, a French Shiraz rosé wine for just under £5. I'm not sure I'd get this again in a hurry, but it's a great one for if price is a factor. So taste, lacking depth, but price is a cheap price, is a really good price. But for what it is, you could probably taste it and realise that it's a bit of a cheap wine. So thank you very much for watching. Please do subscribe to my channel. Lots more wines coming up. This was our first rosé. We had our first white wine as our previous video, and we had our first champagne as already. So we're now starting to build volume of videos and sort of volume of wines that we're tasting, and we're really starting to get somewhere, I think, with this channel. So please do subscribe, have those bragging rights, be one of the first to subscribe and say you did so if this channel becomes big and famous. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.